Hey, what's going on, everybody? Welcome to another exciting episode of Meet the. I'm your host, Troy Rawlings, and today we have the lovely, vivacious, beautiful. I don't know how old she is because I swear she been around forever, but she still look like she a baby, a beautiful baby. Oh, sorry. Actress, vocalist, um, voiceover artist, writer, entrepreneur, model, and water walker. You gotta tell us about that. The one and only Miss Brely Evans. How are you, girl?
Cue the claps. Cue the.
Oh,
I am amazing. I am amazing. Oh, you guys, sit down, sit down, sit down. It's okay. It's okay. Yeah, I am fantastic. Happy to be here with you. And, I'm so glad that you said something about my age because my girlfriends were teasing and like, chick, you don't have any gray hair. And I said, just for y'all this week.
I see the little
We're going to do that for you.
gray hair neatly combed in place.
Yes, I am what you call age fluid, honey. There's a new title in town that's called age fluid, and that would be me. Yes, I rock anywhere from between 25 to 45. What you need? What you need to do?
You can be the high school hottie. You can still be the high school hottie.
Well, then let me take it down to 18. Come on.
But she legal, guys. She legal.
Really?
So what's been going? All right. I kind of Tarantino the interview a little bit, so I'll be a little bit of all over the place, but I'm gonna go all the way back to the beginning. Where are you originally from, B?
I am from Oakland, California. Born and raised. I started off at Catholic school, believe it or not. Then I went to high school at a performing arts high school, Skyline High. And after that, my dad made me go to his alma mater for college, which is Cal State Hayward. And just in about my second year, I was like, LA was calling, but I had something else in mind. So I actually left school and went to Cal State LA to finish. But I was seeking the music. It wasn't really about school. Yeah.
So your first love, would you say your first love was music versus acting?
I would say my first love is music. That is what, if the first thing I knew I wanted to do was be a singer. I grew up in church, so being a part of the church choir and just, what do you want to be when you grow up? A singer. That was my answer. And so I knew it was entertainment, but it's funny how it's coming full circle right now.
So, okay, you're in Oakland. I didn't know you were from Oakland. I don't know why I always thought you were from back east.
Bay Area. I'm from the Bay, yeah.
The Bay. So you finished college. Did you already start doing You were already doing the choir piece. Were you already doing singing events? Did you do any theater in high school, college at all? Singing theater?
Yeah, but in high school, I did theater classes and acting classes. And I was also, since the age of about 9, I had been in girl groups. So on Saturday mornings, when you would drive down the street and see little girls practicing steps out front, that was me and my friends, So
what was the song? Wait. What was the song that y'all had to get down packed?
That we were singing? Oh my gosh, we were singing everything.
Singing on a regular basis. The one where you got to do your first solo and shake your booty, whatever it was. Shake what you thought you had or what you had.
Called we did so many songs, but one that we loved. I have a very deep voice, and so I used to feel ashamed that I couldn't sing soprano like the other girls. And my mom introduced me to a lot of singers who had this contralto voice, and so this Anita Baker Angel was one song, was like, that was my stunner song that I could really sing. So but a lot of Anita Baker songs I remember practicing to as a little girl, trying to come up in this music. So yeah, so I had done a lot of shows and things. I mean, I sang for bar mitzvahs and funerals and weddings, and I was just
they loved it. It was like, oh, the cute one, come over here. And then you
I was making money singing a long time ago. So yeah, I had little taffeta dresses my grandmother would make my cousin and I these little pink taffeta dresses. And we would go sing for events, and we were getting paid. We had our little business cards called Studio 2. It was not a game. We had rehearsal. It was not dance class. It was on. Yeah.
So,
Doing it.
so when did the acting bug roll up on you and was like, ow?
Well, what had happened was hey, somebody just bought my book. Thank you, Lord. Every time you hear that ding, that means someone has just purchased from BrelyEvans.com. Don't be left out. Go now.
BrelyEvans.com. Well, I gotta have the thing come across the bottom.
Exactly. Ding. I love it. I'll leave it on for that purpose. But anyway, the acting bug. So I was singing around in LA. I graduated college, and my neighbor, a Hispanic guy, was on a McDonald's commercial, and I saw him out, parking his car one day. I waited for him to get out. I said, I saw you on the McDonald's commercial. Oh my God, it was amazing. He was like, yeah, whatever. And you have your own show. This was in 2006. I said, no, I don't. He said, yeah. I tell everyone I live next door to that famous actress. Said, no. He said, you've never been on TV? No. He said, you know what? I'm about to go to my agent's office. You should ride with me, because I totally thought you were an actor. Like, you give me actor vibes. And I was like, what? Took me, literally, I got in the car. He was really a stranger. And went to his agent's office. And
this story could have ended a whole nother way. He was like, come on with me. Look, girls.
Don't do this. This was in 2006. Maybe things were different then. This ain't the same era. But and he was my neighbor, and he was a Hispanic family. And so you know how it'd be mama, daddy, kids, cousin, uncles. Like, so I was like, it's a lot of people in that house. So if something go down, it's a lot of people. I felt comfortable. We had lived there a couple of years. But anyway.
And you just saw McDonald's commercial. So
yeah. And it was a commercial agent. And she told me, honey, you should have been on TV. You wasted my money and your time. I said, okay. And so with no headshots, no training, she began to send me out to auditions. And on my 10th audition, I booked that infamous Twix commercial. Cue the Twix commercial right here.
All y'all fired. My daughter in the corner like,
what? Right. I love it. So yeah.
What was the Twix? All right, give me the line. Did you have a line in a commercial?
I had more. I was the Twix commercial. If you type in YouTube Twix booty on everything I love, that's what.
Yes.
Twix booty. You will see the commercial. My famous line in that is Pookie Pie. Does my butt look big in these? And he know the right answer to say. So yeah, that thing went internationally, and I got a check for $40,000. And I said, wait a minute.
Commercial when the dude start stuffing the Twix in his mouth?
Yes, that's the commercial. That was my very first time on television.
What?
Yes, very first time.
Now I gotta go back. Now I don't feel bad, because I usually, Breely's fun to look at. But yeah. I usually go through. Now I gotta go back and look. I'm like, I know a girl that's in a Twix commercial.
Yeah.
Almost 15 years ago, B.
My life. I can't even begin. This is the longest job I've ever had. I was fired from every other job. Like, when people, when you have a regular 9 to 5, but you don't belong there, why do we stay? I could have been on this track, but I just thought, you're supposed to have a job. You're supposed to, make a check somewhere every week. And I know that there's someone out there listening, watching this interview, and they're probably like, yeah, that's me. I'm always fired, or it never works out. It's because you're not listening to the God inside of you. And you should be following that dream, that passion, that I'm telling you, it'll pay you. But you got to trust it first, and trust it wholeheartedly. I dare you to quit your job. My mother said, stop telling people to quit their job. I said, I have to tell her, mommy, because on the other side of that thing is they'll be amazed what God has for them.
I was talking to a friend of mine recently, and she said, and not just her, I won't just put it on her because she see this and like, why you always say that? Like they don't know who you are. But I heard somebody else say it, and I said, look, it's like, yeah, I'm just, praying God gives me more faith. I was like, God won't give you more faith. I said, it's like looking at your bicep and say, come on, bicep, grow. You have to exercise your face.
Come on,
So,
bicep, girl. Come
so,
on, tummy. You know I want a flat stomach, so come on, tummy,
so
go down.
you better leave yourself alone.
Okay. Hey,
So that's gonna be that's gonna be in the extra cuts. Leave yourself. You're fine. Leave it alone. There's some brothers right now like,
right.
we don't need no more flat stomachs unless it's naturally flat. Well, if it's tea, go get your tea on. I don't mind.
Yeah.
But you said a mouthful. Your book. Mention your book, the ABCs.
Yeah. So I never set out to be, just like I never set out to be an actress because I always wanted to do music. I never set out to be an author. I was doing these IMs personally, and I literally heard God say, go live on Instagram. And I was like, this is between you and me. And he was like, go live. I went live, and people were like, we love these. We want to read them. And I was like, no, I'm just saying, I am beautiful. I am amazing. I am abundant. I am courageous. I am determined. And I would go through the alphabet. And they were like, where do we read it? I said, no, you don't read it. You just repeat after me. They just wouldn't get it. And they were like, so one day, and I wish I could remember her name, but a fan emailed me all the I ams I had said on my lives and said, here's your book. Like, I just typed up everything I was like, God,
it chills.
Come on, Jesus. Like, really? So she did that. So I created an ebook of it. Okay. Now here go an ebook, y'all. People were like, thanks for the ebook. And they bought it at $9.99. But they were like, thanks for the ebook. We want to hold it. I had an interview on a radio.
Don't you love hearing that right now, that people still like to hold books?
They still like to hold books. And we talked about the ebook. And after that interview, AJ Joyner reached out to me and said, hi, I'm a publisher, and I'd like to take your ebook and make it into a hardback. And I said, okay, I don't even know what that means. How much does it cost? He's like, don't worry about it. Let's go. And so the ABCs of IAMs was born. I have a hardback and a paperback. It has 5 words to each letter in the alphabet, because I was like, God, it's only 26 letters in the alphabet. That's not a book. But he kept downloading words. He kept downloading how-tos. The ABCs of IAMs is because it's for every age level. He said, you're connecting the babies to the adults, to the PhDs, the JDs, and the REVs. It don't matter. They can everyone started language with an ABC. So you're going to teach them how to speak life, speak prosperity, speak love, speak success into their lives by simply saying, I am blank. Fill in the blank. Whatever you need. I am money. I need money. I am love. I am a hug. I am, whatever you need, speak the I am, because the I am is like the greatest sentence you'll ever say in your life. And it's been shaping our lives every day. And we say it so frivolously. I'm sick. I don't feel good. You say these I'ms and I ams without even thinking, not realizing that the universe only hears what you say, and it doesn't know slang. It ain't set up that way. So when people tell you you're killing it, I'm like, no, because see, that's what the enemy does: kills, steals, and destroys. I actually give life.